Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of AndrewsFootball.com, and in just a few hours, I will be embarking on my road trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been planning this trip for months, so I have the combination of emotions here. I'm scared, I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm anxious, my heart's sitting here, it's going like this. I've literally been planning this for months, and now it's finally happened. I've done this a couple times, so I thought I'd make a video explaining how to properly road trip from Kansas City to Las Vegas. Now, keep in mind, I didn't feel like revealing exactly where I live, so I'm using the Sprint Center. And the reason why is Kansas City is the largest geographical location. I actually live in a place called Overland Park, and I'll go into a little details about that here in just a minute. But basically, from the Sprint Center to the Polo Towers in Las Vegas, there's 3 different routes you can take. Now, common sense will tell you the shortest route, but if you're on Google Maps like I am, you'll see some construction signs, and you may say, hey, maybe I should take this other route. If you're in Overland Park, actually taking I-35 is shorter. It's actually a shorter distance, but here's why you should avoid it. The reason why is, and I took this home last time I drove out there, and what happens is you're doing great on the interstates. When you're on I-40, it's a great route. You'll go through I-40 all the way to Texas, and then you'll hit these state routes. Now, that's what kills you, is because you'll go from I-40, and then you have to go through some state routes before you hit I-35. When you're on these state routes, you're going to have this happen about a dozen times. You'll be going about 75, then 55, then 45, then 35, then 25. Then you're going to run into either a stop sign or a street light. And this is going to happen about a dozen times. It was actually funny because I got pulled over by a police officer in one of these small towns. If you know nothing else about small towns, they get a lot of money from outsiders. I had a buddy of mine who was working in the sheriff's department in a small town called Chillicothe, Missouri. It's about 600 people. And he told me flat out, sheriff's an elected position. So if you pull somebody over who lives in town, give them a warning unless it's something really blatant, if they're doing 20 over or they're drunk, obviously. But if you're out of town, you're getting a ticket no matter what. So I knew that when I was getting pulled over, there's a good chance I was getting a ticket. And I strongly recommend this, to be very nice to police officers. They're just doing their job. They're great people. Now, I'm not going to make this video about how much I support police officers, but if you're nice to police officers, usually they'll be nice to you. So the guy comes up, by the way, coolest cop in the world. He comes up to me and I say, howdy. He goes, no, that's my line. And I laughed and he goes, why I pulled you over? And I said, man, listen, you're not going to believe me, but I'm driving from Las Vegas. And he stopped me and he goes, let me guess, you didn't want to drive through Colorado. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, yeah, I've done it before too. It's spooky as hell. And you're going to say, Dan, you just said driving through Colorado is spooky as hell. I'm going to get that in just a second. Okay. So he told me that, hey, I was following another car a little closely. He wanted to make sure I wasn't drinking, I wasn't impaired. I obviously wasn't. We ended up talking for about another 10, 15 minutes. Great guy. Let me on my way. Now, you heard me say, and you heard the police officer say, Colorado's spooky. It is spooky as hell at night. If you've never driven through Colorado, the number one thing I got to tell you, if you drive from anywhere in the Kansas City area to Las Vegas and you take I-70, you're going to drive through Colorado. You're going to drive through these mountains, all right? You have these mountains surrounding you, and at night it's spooky as hell because you have this mist surrounding you, and you'll pass signs say, watch for falling rocks. You can't see anything at night. So what I'm doing, and I've never done this before, so I'm going to put some videos out there, kind of showing my trip and, showing, hey, this is what's going on. But I'm actually leaving somewhere between 7 and 8 tonight. So just in a few hours after I post this, I'm going to be en route. What I'm going to do is I'm driving through western Kansas at night. I'm going to try to pass through Colorado before rush hour traffic. I'm going to try to be there anywhere between 2 and 4 a.m. Once I get through Denver, I'll take a break, maybe take a nap. It depends on how I feel. But the key is to get through all major metropolitan areas before rush hour traffic, because that's what really kills you. All right. And then from there, I'll drive through Colorado during the day. Utah is gorgeous. If you've never driven through Utah before, it's gorgeous. A few tips. All right. As soon as you pass into Utah, Utah has a rest stop. Utah is based primarily on tourism. It's something like 2/3 to 3/4 of their income is based on tourism. So all Utah rest areas, rest stops are clean, stocked, well maintained. There's this beautiful rest stop as soon as you leave Colorado. It's about 1 or 2 miles straight into Utah. I advise you to stop there. They have this really awesome walking trail. It goes on this peak. There's like some benches, a table or two. You can just look over everything. It is gorgeous. I strongly suggest you check it out. Not only that, the facilities are very clean, very well maintained. I've stopped there every single time I've driven through, and it's a beautiful rest area. I've always driven through at night, so I usually end up crashing there. That's kind of like my spot. And then also, and I recommend this anyway, but make sure that you have your gas tank is full. There's a spot in Utah, and there's signs all around. They'll say 152 miles to the next gas station. So make sure you stop. There's a Love's right as you're going into Utah in Colorado. I always stop there. Love's, this particular one's open 24 hours. It's very clean, very well maintained. Every time I've been there, it's friendly staff, and the place is immaculate. I mean, they keep in top shape. Plus, they have a lot of fruit there, which I really like. I watch what I eat. I almost forgot. This is an old truck driver trick, Starlight Mints. All right, I know I'm in shade now. So anyway, Starlight Mints, it's an old truck driver trick. The sucking motion helps keep you awake. I started doing this for every road trip. So I have a bag of Starlight Mints. Anytime I go on a long road trip, I bring Starlight Mints. My tip to you. So bottom line, if you're going to travel from Kansas City to Las Vegas, number one, take I-70. It's I-70 to I-15. I don't even need the GPS, but I'll have it on probably. Number two, if you're going to drive through Colorado at night, be prepared. It is spooky. I don't care how hard, I don't care how tough, I don't care how bad you are. If you drive through Colorado at night, it's spooky. You're going to be a little freaked out a little bit. So I'm going to try to bypass that and drive through western Kansas at night, which is the world's most boring road ever. So yeah, for the next couple hours, I'm going to be bored out of my mind. But since I'll be in Vegas, I'm going to be really excited. Also, the Utah state border. Once you pass into Utah, stop at that rest stop. It's very clean, very well maintained, and they have this really long trail. So listen, if you're already a subscriber to Andrews Football, all your wildest dreams are going to come true. You know you're one of the greatest people on planet Earth. I'm a ball of nerves right now, just because I've been planning this for so long. I'm going out there because, like a lot of channels, just want to talk the talk. I'm going to walk the walk. I'm actually putting money down on football because I know it, I believe in it. And you know what, even if I lose, you should still follow my channel. So if you're new to this channel and you watch this whole video, you're like, why should I watch this guy? Because I'm going ahead, and not only do I talk the talk, I'm actually walking the walk. I'm actually driving to Las Vegas. I'm going to stay there for about a week, and I'm going to put action on football. I'm going to have a video documenting everything. Just I want to leave with a quote. For those of you that are like myself, maybe like 80s music, the song "Man in Motion," St. Elmo's soundtrack. There's a line in the song where it says, there's a man. I'm so nervous here. I'm forgetting it. I'm full of nerves here. But there's a line in the song where it says, there's one thing in life. Every man has his time, and my time is now. And bottom line, Daniel Andrews, my time is now. My time is today. I'm going to Vegas to build my business, to build my channel, to live my dream. So that's why you should follow me. So listen, I'm going to do another video here shortly. Probably once I get going on the road, and I'll be out there for a couple hours, I'll let you know how everything is. And then once I get to the Polo Towers, I'm going to do a little video about my breakdown to Polo Towers. First time I ever stayed there, so I'm ball wreck. Ball of nerves, I'm a nervous wreck. Yes, I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. I'm a little scared, I ain't going to lie. So listen, if you're a subscriber to Andrews Football, you know you're one of the greatest people on planet Earth. All your wildest dreams are going to come true. But if you're new to my channel, you watch this whole video, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Bam! It'll make you become one of the greatest people on planet Earth. All your wildest dreams are going to come true. I'm en route to Vegas. I'll see you soon.